Why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around in the worst of all.
What is going on, guys? We are at Dorney Park today for our final visit of the season, and this is going to be my 19th visit and Evie's 18th. So, Evie, are you ready for this visit?
Woo! Woo, woo, woo!
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Talon, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was really good, and Talon was hauling tonight, actually. And so, Evie, what'd you think of the last ride of the season on Talon?
It was a good ride. It was hauling. It was a really windy ride too, and very cold. But I'll give it a 10. It was a good ride.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we just rode Hydra, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was a really good ride on it, and it was colder than Talon. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
I give it a 10. Hydra was also hauling tonight too, so it was a good ride.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we just rode THUNDERHAWK, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was hauling too. I especially liked how we flew into the brake run, and I was going whoa the whole ride because of it. In fact, it was smooth too. That was the smoothest and fastest ride I've ever had on THUNDERHAWK. And so, Evie, what did you think of this ride on THUNDERHAWk?
I'm gonna give it a 10. Like you said, it was crazy how we just hauled in the station like that. No, not in the station, the brake run, but it was nuts. It was hauling, and it was very smooth in the rolly sat because we were sitting more toward the front. But yeah, give it a 10.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Steel Force, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was a really good ride, and it was hauling too. And I got some airtime, like I got popped out of the seat. And so, Evie, what'd you think of this Friday night ride on Steel Force?
I give it a 10. It was hauling, and on those camelback hills, I was just getting lots of airtime. It was nuts. And it was a really cold ride, but you know what? This definitely, I have to say, it was my favorite ride of the season. It was really nice.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Possessed, and I'd rate it a 9 out of 10. I mean, a minor malfunction happened, and it happened on the last ride of the season on Possessed too, which I'm so mad about. And anyways, but I kind of did scream like Possessed right when it launched, and Evie right here was laughing so hard that I don't know. So, Evie, what'd you think of that ride on Possessed?
I'll give it a 9. I agree, because it's the minor malfunction, but other than that, it was a pretty good ride.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode the Megalodon monster truck, and I rated a 10 out of 10. It was really good, and it was a really good ride on the monster truck in general because I was so excited on it. And this was our first time sitting at least towards the front on Megalodon. And so, Evie, what did you think of Megalodon?
I give it a 10. That was a very good ride on Megalodon. I enjoyed it.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just went through Blood on the Bayou, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. That was the most scares I've ever gotten in a haunt, and the one that got me the most was the guy who was like, "What are you afraid of?" And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
I give it a 10.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Wave Slinger, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was really good. So, Evie, what did you think of it?
Give it a 10.
What?
I give it a 10.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we just rode DODGEM, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was really good. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
I give it a 10. Oh yeah!
Okay, so we just rode KALEIDOSCOPE, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was really good. So, Evie, what did you think of it?
Give it a 10.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Enterprise, and I rate it a 10 out of 10. It was really good. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
I give it a 10. It was a very, very cold ride, but it was good.
Yeah, but to Evie it felt cold, but I actually felt good on it because I
exercise at Poor Falls.
That was funny, Evie, but yeah, I actually danced at Poor Haws, and that was really fun. And Yeah. Okay, so we just rode Demon Drop, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was a really good ride on it. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
I give it a 10.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we just rode the Whip, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was really good. I was going, whoa, every time it whipped, like it usually does. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
I give it a 10.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we just rode Monster, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. What a spinny ride we had. And I was able to go, whoa, the whole time, like always. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
I give it a 10. Good ride.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we just did Tourist Trap, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was really funny, especially the actors were really funny. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
Give it a 10.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we just rode Sea Dragon, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was really good. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
I give it a 10.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we just rode the Ferris wheel, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was really good. And Evie here had some fans on the Ferris wheel, so tell me your thoughts.
I give it a 10.
Oh, yeah. So, this has been one great day here at Dorney Park. We were able to get on almost everything we wanted, which was good because this was our last visit of the year, sadly. And I would say this season was really good, especially that funny day, October 5th, 2019, when I was dancing my butt up at the poorhouse and a lot of people joined me. And so, Evie, how would you say this visit's been, and how would you say this season's been?
This visit was really good. We did, like you said, everything we wanted. And this season has by far been my best season yet. Grand Carnival, Monster Jam, all that stuff. Coming here every single week, all that. Those were all my highlights. And I thank Dorney for a really great season.
Yeah, thank you, Dorney, for such a great season. Reply to me your thoughts on this video, and I will see you in the next one.